Selleck and Seymour tonight at 7:30.
I can't believe that Adler came right out and admitted that he was the one that's been threatening Standing Elk.
Well, honey, for him, it's a sure bet. He knows there's no way we're going to be able to come up with a motive for him.
Yeah, but he used the same phrase that they used to threaten Standing Elk 35 years ago, let it go.
That doesn't prove a thing.
Well, I still think we should go to the police, don't you?
No, Adler is right. It's just his word against ours.
Well, there's two of us.
Yeah, but I've got another idea.
Well, you think we should threaten him?
No, you remember that Adler said he was an expert card player?
Yeah, I remember he said that.
Well, I've seen him play at the club a few times, and he is very good.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to call his bluff.
Are you in pain, Grandfather?
It's the flesh that pains me.
I think he means me.
Do you always discuss everything that is private?
Standing Elk, I really would like to try and find the men who did this to you.
Well, then look for them. They're not around here.
Standing Elk, you're not helping us.
I've told you everything I can.
You haven't given us very much to go on. Two men stop you at the entrance to the trailer park. You don't remember their faces. They drag you into the woods and beat you.
Well, you see the evidence. Isn't that enough?
We are trying to help you. Your grandson is trying to help you, and you're just fighting us at every turn.
You are obstructing justice.
The very justice that you say you want.
Why did you go out, Grandfather?
I'm too much in this one place. I needed to breathe other air.
Certainly wish I could believe that.
Why don't you?
You say two men accosted you at the entrance to the trailer park, dragged you into the woods and beat you? Will you answer me one question, Standing Elk? Why isn't there a sign of struggle in either place?
Getting to be a real pro at that.
Yeah. Well, you can thank Lynn for it. She's teaching me spatial consistencies, spatial concepts, how to interpret my other senses. Kind of helps me in forming a mental map of where I am.
Well, you're making progress.
Yeah, well, just think of all the things, all the useless things I'll be able to use once my eyesight returns. You want sugar?
No, thanks. I never use sugar.
That's right, I forgot. You know what I can't figure out is, why my attacker hasn't made a move against me since I left the hospital.
How could he? Except for the press conference, you haven't been out of this apartment.
Yeah, and you do keep the building guarded round the clock.
I hope that's got something to do with his leaving you alone.
His campaign of fear has stopped, too. Now, that doesn't make any sense to me. He's still got plenty of pictures and mementos in that box that he stole.
Look, I'm sure he just realizes that it's too risky.
He could just take a mutilated picture and drop it in the mailbox. That wouldn't be very risky.
Maybe the fact that you heard him use the name Pat, maybe that's just frightened him off so, and he's just gonna give up.
Oh, hi. Kind of cold to be standing out here all day.
Oh, part of the job.
Dedication for you.
Chief Mallory has already arrived.
Thank you.
Edge of Night is brought to you by Encaprin Arthritis Medicine, with hundreds of remarkable aspirin micrograins in every capsule. When arthritis pain says you can't, Encaprin says you can.
When arthritis pain says you can't, Encaprin's micrograins of medicine let you say,
I can't.
New Encaprin, a better way to treat minor arthritis pain than plain or buffered aspirin. Because its aspirin micrograins deliver unsurpassed relief in a way that's safer for your stomach than even buffered aspirin. When arthritis says you can't, new Encaprin lets you say,
I can.
Encaprin micrograins are made to pass through your stomach without dissolving. They're safer than even buffered aspirin, and they provide hours of relief to arthritis pain wherever it hurts. When arthritis pain says you can't, Mu Encaprin lets you say,
I can.
Encaprin lets you say,
I can.
I can. I can.
Sorry, kids. You can't play in here. We have crevicitis.
Crevicitis? Maybe we better go over to my house to play. What's crevicitis?
That greasy built-up kitchen dirt you'll find deep down in the crevices of your floor, making it look dull. That's crevicitis, and Spick and Span cures it. You see, Spick and Span's special cleaning formula is made to be released in water, and unlike leading liquids which can leave dirt behind, Spick and Span lifts dirt out of the crevices to leave your floor looking its best and brightest. Yet it's as safe as water for no-wax floors.
Okay, everybody. You can come back into the kitchen now.
Spick and Span cures crevicitis like no leading liquid can and leaves your floor looking its best and brightest.
Just let your attacker hang back. It'll give me a chance to follow up a couple of leads.
For example?
Lane Wilton's coming to my office first thing tomorrow to discuss his ex-wife, Patricia.
Pat.
Well, it's a possibility. The thing there is, though, that, at least according to Nancy Carr, he's not letting anybody know that he's ever been married.
Well, that could be for a lot of reasons.
I suppose. Then I'm expecting a report about Pat Kendall from New York City. You know, the man you shot during that attempted bank robbery?
4 years ago. Only he wasn't a man. He was 17.
Yeah, but you were lucky.
Yeah, all in the line of duty.
You were lucky.
I thought you didn't use sugar.
You're right. I don't. I can't drink this now.
Oh, Derek. Are you sure you have the time to be devoting so much energy to my investigation?
Yes, I am. And if I didn't, I'd make the time.
Derek, you are really a good friend. Thank you. That must be Lynn.
Did you see my leather jacket, the one with the hood on it?
No, I haven't. Did you look in the study?
I remember distinctly hanging it here last night.
Have either one of you seen Jamie?
Isn't he with you?
No, he is not with me.
Well, maybe Gunther knows where he is. Gunther? Gunther!
Yes, sir, Mr. Whitney.
You know where Jamie is?
Well, I haven't seen him since this morning when he put the cornflakes down the disposal.
Lord, the child is impossible.
He just wanted to hear them snap, crackle, and pop.
I'm gonna go upstairs and look for him. Why don't you check the pantry? He might be mounting an attack on the cookie jar.
I warned you about that boy. He's totally undisciplined.
Where's my jacket? You want to hear? Jamie! Jamie! What are you doing in there?
I was cold.
What were you doing in the closet, though?
Hiding.
Hiding from who?
Mrs. DeGroot. I don't like her.
Oh. Well, you're not the only one.
Why don't you get rid of her?
I've tried, pal. I've tried. It's just not that easy.
There you are, you little rascal.
Well, Jamie, playing hide and seek again?
No. Jamie heard that I was looking for my jacket, and he very generously decided to help me find it.
No, that's very thoughtful of you, Jamie. We have a routine to maintain. Come along.
Well, don't worry, Mrs. Whitney. I'll make sure she doesn't hurt him.
All right, we're going to be at the Monticello News if there's any messages.
Gunther.
Yeah?
You call me if she does one thing to him.
I have nothing more to say. Look, then just tell me, why weren't there any tracks?
The ground is frozen.
Yeah, but there still would have been
Can't you talk
something.
some sense
now,
into him?
wouldn't there?
Grandfather and I are not on the best of terms these days, Cliff.
Well, you better do something, Marty, because we sure can't help him this way.
Look, Standing Elk, you ask us for help, and then you refuse us your cooperation. Look, I really don't think I'm going to be able to do very much with this. So long.
Yeah. Thanks, Calvin. Well, I'll tell you what I think. I think the men that followed you are the same ones that beat up your grandfather. We shouldn't have listened to Sky and Raven about not bringing the police in on this.
Maybe.
If the police were here, Standing Elk wouldn't have been beaten up.
You're wrong, Mr. Nelson. Those men were hired to beat me up. I don't want them. I want the man that paid them.
Okay. Then we'll have a little talk with the Whitney & Whitney Detective Agency. See you at the office.
See you, Cliff. Grandfather, how can you expect these men to help you? I'm going to take a nap. Well, will you at least tell me what happened?
You know the answer to that.
After I've searched for my name, the ritual.
Then we'll talk.
My son lives on a boat. How original.
Dinner was original, too. What about the grease?
Pamela, dear, what do you call this dish?
Pamela's meatloaf surprise.
What about the grease?
We use Dawn. Dawn fights grease, takes it away, helps keep it away.
Oh, forgot this glass.
No problem. See? It looks as clean as this one. And my hands don't feel greasy.
A housewarming present.
Boat, sweet boat.
Dawn takes grease out of your way.
Know what happens when you've got the moist, delicious brownie in the world?
People can't help but help themselves to the moist, delicious brownies in the world.
Duncan Hines.
Bet you can't help but help yourself to the moist, delicious brownies in the world.
Duncan Hines.
Of the leading mixes, Duncan Hines is the absolute smoothest and creamiest, and that makes the most delicious, the moist, delicious brownies in the world.
So go ahead and help yourself to the moist, delicious brownies in the world.
Duncan Hines.
Hey, come here. Put your nose right here. Now sniff. Smell anything? No? Nothing? Then you're getting the picture. It's new unscented Tide, and it doesn't smell like anything. But it'll handle this mess just as well as regular Tide. See? Great Tide Clean. And it doesn't leave a scent behind.
Now you get Tide Clean clothes and a choice for your nose. Regular scent or new unscented.
Remember, you smelled it here first.
Oh, as soon as I warm up my hands, we can get started.
So what's on the agenda for today?
More orientation and mobility.
Oh, come on. I'm getting around this apartment with no problem.
You're taking some shortcuts and you're developing some bad habits.
Well, she likes shortcuts, and she likes bad habits.
He knows me too well. What's next?
Some reading and writing.
Oh, and arithmetic. I feel like I'm in the first grade.
Oh, I know everything is very new, but I brought a Braille book and a writing guide and some other things to help us today.
How does that thing work?
Well, this is the writing guide. See, this is like a clipboard. It holds the paper steady. And this moves down line by line, and you write between these two metal bands, so you write straight across the page.
That's real clever.
See?
Derek, you staying for the demonstration?
No, actually, maybe I think I should get back to headquarters to see if that report on Patrick Kendall has come in. So you enjoy your lesson. And you take care of our star pupil, huh?
I will.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's start with the check writer.
Yeah, my landlord will appreciate that. It's almost the first of the month.
I knew you were practical. Okay, now. This is a check writing guide. I'm going to slide a check right in here. I'll do it for you this time. See, there's a check in there. Now, this guide has spaces in it for the lines on the checks, right? That one right there. Good. That one's for the date. And that one is for the name and the amount. And finally, your signature.
Probably gonna bounce all my checks. The teller won't be able to recognize my signature.
Well, we'll get a new signature card.
Everything's changed.
Don't do it, Chris. Don't give in to the frustration.
All right.
How you doing?
Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty quiet out there. I saw a couple of cars. It's kind of cold, though, I'll tell you that.
You're sure that Mrs. Carr said it was okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah. Scout's on it. Yeah, this will make it a little bit easier for you. Huh?
Okay. Right there.
Okay.
Go ahead. Look him up.
I just hope we can find something on him in here.
Well, if he isn't in my files, he's not worth looking up.
Uh-huh. Oh, thanks. I like that guy's attitude.
How much you give him?
$20.
Should have given him 50. He might have dusted the place for us.
All right. Here we go.
What are we looking for?
Anything at all to do with Stephen Adler.
I thought I was being quiet enough.
You move like a white man. Do you know what you were looking for?
I'm not sure.
Then you won't find it.
I know you're holding something back.
You see like a white man, too. Only with your eyes.
Where did you go last night, Grandfather? Why did your attackers pick last night to attack you?
Those are questions for the police. You needn't be concerned about them.
I want to help you.
Then leave me alone.
I'm sorry. I've made quite a mess of things, haven't I?
Even if you had eyes, grandson, you wouldn't know the significance of this. To you, it would be just a button.
Do you have a cat box odor problem?
No. Yes.
Then try new Fresh Step cat litter.
Fresh Step?
A whole new kind of cat litter. Fresh Step is the only litter activated by your cat's touch.
Hey.
Tiny odor controllers are released every time he scratches or steps.
So Fresh Step freshens with every step.
Right. Has Fresh Step controlled the odor problem?
Yeah.
New Fresh Step. It freshens with every step.
Goodness, for the club luncheon, I have to make the dips and the sauces. But I have a secret. Shh. Hidden Valley Ranch salad dressing. It's so versatile, it makes a delicious dip, a creamy sauce for vegetables, and a tasty change from tartar sauce.
Delicious dip, Helen.
Oh,
and
thank you.
I love your fish sauce and that fabulous vegetable sauce. I must have the recipe.
Sorry. That's my secret. Oh.
Hidden Valley Ranch. It's more than just a salad dressing.
Trying to get something out of standing elk was like trying to get blood out of a vampire.
Huh?
Nobody's talking to anybody in these cases.
What?
The Whitneys are holding out on us, standing elk's holding out on Cliff and Dee Dee. Chief, the whole thing is just a mess.
Well, Calvin, it's our job to untangle messes.
Yeah, well, that's a lot more easily said than done. The man is not cooperating. He won't even confide in his own grandson.
I have total faith in you that you will clear it all up.
Thanks a lot.
Here, take a look at this.
Patrick Kendall file from NYPD?
Yeah, Patrick Kendall is just an alias. That's the name that he used while robbing banks with 2 accomplices.
Well, how many jobs did they pull?
7 in 18 months.
Well, this says Patrick's dead. Where are the others?
Rikers Island. Now listen to this. According to their testimony, there was a 4th man involved in all of these bank robberies.
And he's still at large?
Yeah. See, he planned all the robberies. He never actually took part in them. It was thought that he had a legitimate job somewhere in another name.
Yeah, so who is this guy?
Well, they called him Neil. And judging from his relationship with Patrick, these two in Rikers Island thought maybe that Neil was Patrick's older brother.
Well, when I finish War and Peace in Braille, my fingertips are really gonna itch.
Or else your fingerprints will be gone forever.
As a cop, I can appreciate that. As a cop. Boy, whoever invented all these gadgets sure was ingenious.
This reading system was invented by a Frenchman. It was named after him, Louis Braille.
Was he blind?
But of course.
But it didn't stop him.
No. This will help you build up your self-confidence and improve your privacy.
So I won't have to rely on so many other people.
That's right. And you'll be able to communicate better, and something else very important in your present situation.
What's that?
You'll be able to function as unobtrusively as possible in the outside world.
The outside world. I guess it won't ever be a controlled environment like at the press conference, will it?
Nope.
Oh, how can I possibly learn how to function out there?
You will. I promise you that.
Oh, look at this. There's something in the People column, April 15, 1973. Stephen Adler has retired to Monticello. He comes to us from sunny Florida.
Don't people usually retire to Florida?
As a rule.
Maybe that's a clue.
Yeah.
What did he do in Florida?
It says he was vice president of a company that specialized in government contracts. That's strange, though. I mean, he referred to himself as always having been a man of action. Why would someone who had retired from a job that probably spent most of the time sitting behind a desk call himself a man of action?
He kept complaining that that's all he does here.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe we're missing something. What else is in here?
It just says that he always remained a very eligible bachelor.
Never married. I find that very suspicious.
Well, not everybody can be married as many times as you, sweetheart.
Thanks, dear.
Well, I can't figure out, though, if Adler didn't move here until 1973, then how could he have anything to do with that threat to Standing Elk 35 years ago?
Well, obviously he felt free enough to issue us a challenge.
I just can't figure out what the hell his motive could be.
This is Whitney. Got some company. Cliff Nelson. Hey, looks like he's having a great time, huh?
You wanted to see us, Cliff?
More than you'll ever know.
Mrs. DeGroot, if you will excuse us.
Oh, yes, of course. So sorry.
So nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you, Mr. Nelson.
It's one hilarious nanny you got there. Jimmy's life must be a bundle of laughs.
Yeah. What brought you up here?
Standing Elk. He was beat up last night.
Oh, no.
It's a little late to show your concern, isn't it?
It's not our fault he was attacked, Cliff.
Oh, no? Whose is it then? You know, who said, let's not go to the police, we can handle it? If this really is your case, why don't you find out who's been following Standing Elk and put that person behind bars before somebody else gets hurt?
If we had any real proof, we would.
Hey, Jamie. Hey. Are you hurt? Did you fall down? Sure looked like it to me.
Did it really?
Well, Chris, I'll see you same time tomorrow. Meanwhile, you just keep working on your signature with that little guide, okay?
Homework. I will. Lynn? Lynn, thank you. I don't know how I would have done all this without you. Thanks.
You're a fast learner. Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Hi.
Oh.
Looks like you could use a hand warmer.
Oh, I have one. I just forgot it.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
Thursday, Ty Babylonia and Randy Gardner are caught in the crossfire on Heart to Heart.
Alpha Beta's playing bingo again, and the prizes are even bigger. $4 million in cash and prizes. 50 top bingo winners, $10,000 each. Plus, a cards and cash sweepstakes with a weekly drawing for $25,000 and 2 brand new family wagons. It's bingo! It's a sweepstakes! It's a winner!
No purchase necessary, and you have every day until April 15th to win.
Bingo!
Monday, meet a blind calf with his own seeing eye doc, and it's whoosh against shush in a downhill asphalt race. That's incredible. Then,
All right.
They say you enticed them.
No.
You wanted to go to bed with them.
No!
when she says no.
Monday, all starting at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
Look at all this sugar. There must be a way to get the kids to like something besides the taste of sugar.
There is. Switch from your peanut butter to nutritious Skippy.
There's no difference in peanut butter.
Sure there is. No brand is more nutritious than Skippy. And of all the leading national brands, only Creamy Skippy has half the added sugars.
Half the added sugars. I like that.
And I like the taste, Mom.
Annette, it is hard to beat Skippy.
For good nutrition, it certainly is.